Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. I hope you guys are all well. I am going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Pisces out there, so guys, just take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the energies can reverse in a general reading, so if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Pisces, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces? Pisces. All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Death card in reverse. All right, so I do feel like a lot of you are definitely focused on your finances and money. You've got a lot of earth energy here, which is telling me a couple of things. It's telling me that something might be moving a little bit slow. I feel like you're a little bit impatient with whatever this is, but earth energy does tend to move slow. It could be commitment that's moving slow. It could also be your money's moving a little slower than what you want. I do see a lot of you guys pouring yourself into your work or your job. I do also feel like there's a lack of investment in something. Either you're seeing a lack of investment and possibly from this King of Pentacles, or you might not be ready to commit to something. The Death card here is in reverse, which tells me that there's some unfinished business, there's still some emotional attachment, perhaps to someone from the past or something or someone that there was an ending. But you haven't quite finished emotionally processing something. So let me see. But I'm going to tell you, the way your energy is reading, Pisces, you're not recognizing that. There's something here that you may still be healing from or you're still emotionally attached to, but it's almost this energy of, no, I'm not going to deal with that. I've moved on. I'm working very hard. I'm creating my own foundation. Or you could be impatient for somebody to provide commitment in a connection. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Pisces energy, please. Show me who's in Pisces energy. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. All right, so the person that's in your energy is somebody who definitely has options. There's some confusion here with regard to you or the connection. I do feel like this person does enjoy going out with you. Three of Cups indicates happiness. It indicates social situations. But with the Seven of Swords, they're either not trusting this connection or there could be some deception there. So we're going to have to definitely check that. Because I'm seeing that there's somebody here who has options. So let me see the energy between Pisces and this person, please. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. Now, normally, this is going to come out either upside down or right side up. This came out completely to the side. So this is a love offer. This person is confused about whether or not they want to give this love offer or receive it from you. And I feel like you're impatient here. You're impatient. I'm going to leave it to the side like that. Let me see what's affecting this connection. So there's something about a love offer between you and this person. Show me what's affecting the connection. The Fool in reverse and Temperance in reverse. Yeah, so this person may still be healing from something. There's something that is imbalanced, though. I do feel like their emotions are up and down. I do feel like this is somebody who is enjoying the time that the two of you spend together, but they might not be coming forward with the full commitment here. With the Fool in reverse, it could also be you that's not coming forward with a full commitment. There's a brand new beginning that is trying to come in, but somebody is in a state of fear, and that's what's keeping this from actually coming through. Your energy is telling me that you're a bit impatient. Your patience is running out with this person. And their energy is telling me that there's confusion here in their energy. So let me see your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces and this person. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another Pisces. Let's see, 9 of Wands. Your energy keeps telling me, Pisces, you're tired of putting up with this crap. You're tired of putting up with the crap. I feel like you do feel tired. You're a little defensive. They are also a little defensive. And they may feel that you have ulterior motives or that you're not being fair or honest here. 7 of Swords, that could indicate that there's some sort of deception on their side, though. But we're going to clarify that. Bottom of the deck is the Tower in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate that, you know, you may, either you or them, or maybe even both of you, have experienced Tower moments in the past because things may not have been built on a solid foundation, and you're both trying to avoid having that happen again. So, let me see. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces? 5 of Cups reversed and the Empress in reverse. Interesting. So this may be causing you to kind of question yourself a little bit here. I do feel like you have come out of a very sad time in your life. I also feel like you've learned a lot from this. I feel like you believe that there is love here, and you're kind of wondering, what is the holdup? What is the holdup? Why isn't this growing? Why isn't this moving faster? Let me see. Show me the King of Pentacles for Pisces. All right, we have the King of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Wands. Oh, Pisces, are you afraid that this person is just coming in wanting passion, but not really wanting the emotional attachment? Because I see you holding back. I see you not really nurturing and investing in this, and it looks like it's fear-based. It looks like you're afraid that this person could be coming in trying to find passion, but not really wanting the full commitment. Some of you could have a choice between a water sign and a fire sign. If so, it does look like you would go towards the fire sign. I feel like this is causing you anxiety, though. Whatever is taking place here between you and this person is causing you to question yourself. It's causing you to hold back emotionally, because it's almost this energy of, I don't want to put my heart out here if this person's not really committed to the connection. If they're just coming in here for the passion, then, you know, I'm out. I'm not going to invest in this, because you've done that in the past, it looks like, and I feel like you've learned some hard lessons that way. Let me see why the Death card is in reverse. All right, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So you may still have some kind of an attachment here to somebody that you had a physical ending with. This is likely somebody that you're not talking with. It was an unsuccessful relationship that really kind of wore you down. I feel like that person, it's almost like you have someone else's energy that's trying to interject into yours. But it would be somebody you had a very painful ending with and you're no longer talking with. You're healing from that still. There's still a healing energy. And I feel like if you don't address that, if you don't completely heal, that you feel that this relationship here is going to be unsuccessful. Because there's fear that's creeping in. All right, so let's look at their energy. Why is the 7 of Cups here for the person in Pisces energy? Why is the 7 of Cups here for the person in Pisces energy? Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this person is going to communicate with you. Ace of Swords, they're going to bring clarity, or they're gaining clarity. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this person hasn't been taking any action. They've been kind of looking at different options, looking at what it is that they need to do. I do feel like they're going to let you know how they're feeling, though. I do. I also feel like this person could be a very good match for you, but right now you're not quite on the same page. But I do feel like you could be if there's open and honest communication about feelings and emotions. Why is the Three of Cups here for the person in Pisces energy? Knight of Wands reversed and the Hermit. Yeah, this person could have been a little bit inconsistent with you. It's because their emotions are up and down and they're trying to figure this out. They're trying to figure themselves out. I feel like they're emotional and they feel you holding back too. So I feel like this person, there's a lot that they're not telling you and you're kind of feeling that, and it's bringing up these fear factors in you. They may also be questioning if you're being a little bit of a player. And I don't think you are. I think that you're just being triggered by this person. And ironically, I think you're triggering them in that process. It's because there's still healing that needs to take place. And honestly, on both sides. So I feel like this person has had a lack of action. I feel like there's communication for sure. But there's a lack of action that's here, and I feel like this person has a good time when they're with you, but they're questioning your motives as well. They're soul searching here. They're trying to figure out something. They're trying to figure out what is making this feel unbalanced. Let me see why the Seven of Swords is here. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very strong Leo, very strong Sagittarius energy here. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Strength card, and we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. Is this person not being completely honest with you? Because Nine of Pentacles reversed is somebody who is either codependent, or they've got financial issues, or they may not be completely single. There's something that's going on that this person's not really revealing to you. It's an issue within themselves that they're having a very difficult time with, and they're working on it. So it's going to cause a little bit of inconsistency. It's going to cause this person to pull back. I do feel like they're working on this. This could also be trust issues. They may be wondering, you know, are you having some sort of, you know, are you fully, how do I word this? Are you fully open to this relationship? Are you involved with someone else? I just feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, because I feel like both of you are holding back some stuff. So this person is feeling a little overwhelmed. There's a little bit of codependent energy. I feel like they're working on themselves. But there's this overall energy of wanting to come together and resolve it, but lacking the trust to do so. And that's creating defensiveness. You're feeling like, well, maybe this connection's not going to be successful. Okay, let's look at the energy between the two of you. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups reversed. And the King of Pentacles. So you know what it is that you want. What you want is for this person to come towards you in a very loving, very romantic kind of energy, express their feelings, you know. You want a partnership. You want your Two of Cups. You want commitment. And I feel like you're not going to invest in this connection too deeply till this person comes towards you, and there is imbalance here. But they're not really telling you why. I do feel like they've told you some things, but I don't think they've told you everything. Now, the Three of Cups here is in reverse, and their energy, it's in the upright. And so I do feel like there's something here this person's not happy about. Whatever this is, it's what's preventing them from coming towards you with this love offer and having this new beginning. It's like you're right on the cusp of this new beginning. And it would be a very solid, stable connection. They could be having financial issues, or they could be still trying to recover from a loss that they haven't told you everything about. Let me see. Let me see what's affecting the connection, please. There it is again. There's your Knight of Cups. Now it's in the reverse for you. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person's not putting the effort in that you want to see. And I feel like they're defensive. They're defensive about not really putting in the effort. They're defensive about not, about the inconsistency here. See, I see consistency in presence, but I'm not seeing consistency in communication. I'm not seeing consistency in action. And it's causing you to feel like, oh no, I'm not moving forward unless this is going to be a connection that's going to bring me commitment. It's going to bring me, my Two of Cups. If this is just about the passion, then I'm pulling back. It's almost like you're feeling that this person is bringing in passion, but not the love offer that you are expecting or looking for. And I feel like you're defensive about that. So the two of you are kind of at a standstill. So the more you dig in your heels, the more they dig in their heels. And then it's setting up this cycle here. So the two of you are kind of in a standoff. Let's look at your outcome. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Pisces? And the outcome. All right, we have the Two of Coins. We have the Six of Coins reversed. Justice in reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So in your outcome, there's an acknowledgement that there's problems. But I feel like each of you, so there's conflict that's happening. If it hasn't already, it will. And it's because of the imbalance. I do feel like this is something that could be worked out, but both parties are kind of feeling that they've been treated wrong in this, and both parties are pulling back. You're looking for something that's balanced here, and you're starting to feel like this is not going to be unsuccessful. I don't feel like you feel that everything's over between you and this person, but you want something that's very balanced, and this is not balanced because this person is still healing, and as a result, they're not putting in the effort that you're looking for. They're not offering the commitment that you're looking for. So I feel like there's a love offer that's between the two of you. It's palpable. Both of you can feel it, but there's conflict about it. Yeah, there's conflict. And both of you are feeling like the other party's not understanding. The other party's not trying to work things out. And I can see it from both perspectives. Now, this person, I will say that they have some strong feelings for you, but I feel like they're suspicious of you. There's something that they're suspicious of. Maybe they know that this is what you're looking for. They're not ready to give it. And maybe they're thinking you have ulterior motives. But there's something about that they're suspicious about towards you. So ultimately, I feel like this person, I feel like this connection is going to be too much for this person. I feel like they're gonna try to free themselves from the connection in order to work on their own issues here. But I don't think that they're going to take responsibility for that. I think they're going to basically say it's something that you're doing. You know, like you were pushing them too hard, or you know, wanted to move too fast. Because I feel like they're freeing themselves because it's causing a lot of anxiety for them. And you don't feel like things are over, but I definitely see both of you pulling back, particularly related to a conflict, and that conflict is related to this new beginning. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. This is underlying energy, and the Two of Wands indicates decisions being made, decision to avoid conflict, decision to get into something that's not based on a solid foundation, a decision to possibly move in a different direction. Because I feel like, Pisces, you really are very firm in what it is that you want. But this person may feel that, you know, they're not sure. They're confused. And they feel that you're pushing them too hard, basically. All right, so let's see if there's a oracle card pulling for Pisces. Pulling for Pisces. There we go. All right, so you have number 49, and your card is Oath. So let me read that for you. Give me a second. All right, it says, you've chosen the symbol for oath. This is the symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you've made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Oh, hello, Leo. Hi, Pisces. So this is Leo. He has come to visit you. Come here, baby. All right. Come here. Get down off the table. I don't think Pisces wants to see your behind. Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to Spirit, you must keep that promise. All right. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Pisces, know that you are loved, and namaste.